So, second game. Are we thinking? Oh, speaking of, draft has started. Are we thinking that that it's going to be a lot different because surely Mid or Feed learns from this game as well, so they know what their problem is. We're going to assume that they can analyze it probably better than we can.
The draft is going to be like a lot different this time around because I would say in a way, Liquid. The reason the draft was looking okay for Mid or Feed was because of the fact they picked up Necrophos, fourth pickup on Liquid, while Mid or Feed still had 2 more picks left. So. Yeah, the draft looked okay for Mid or Feed, but that's simply because Liquid are taking a risk in a way, putting Necrophos out there and letting it get counter picks. So maybe the biggest advantage is that they have last pick this time.
I hope so for them. We have a Bane ban, an Earth Spirit ban, and an Undying ban on the side of Mid or Feed. I'm not surprised about it. Undying. He was shut down, but he's still. Normally an Undying falls off. This one didn't really seem to.
Yeah, it's I think Undying has tools in his talent kit to allow him to continue to remain relevant. Honestly, the game ended when Undying is probably the strongest anyway, so it's not like there was any time for him to fall. I do think Undying core is actually viable. It's been like 3 or 4 years since we've seen it in the meta.
We have Earth Shaker faces Void and Queen of Pain banned, Lumi.
All right, thank you so much.
No problem. Got you covered. And again, those heroes, not too surprising, I guess.
The faceless Void seems a little bit out.
I mean, Mid or Feed likes the double bubble a lot.
Okay.
And they Liquid banned out Void previous game as well. The Winter Wyvern gets to be in though. So Mid or Feed pick it up. And Winter Wyvern is already a counter to the IO Tiny, so I'm a bit surprised about that.
They just feel it's that strong. Also, I would say that Tiny's able to play a little bit more independent of Wisp. With the newer version of Tiny, but you're right. Wyvern is a really good counter to the Wisp in many ways. So we'll see. Oh, okay. Clockwork, also a really good answer. Because he has cogs to be able to push Wisp back. He also has a hook shot to be able to jump on the Wisp. One of the big things is the advantage of the Wisp is being able to allow you to split push and have the relocate safe. And Clockwork is really good at being able to identify and fix that problem.
Yeah, it's a typical opening for Mid or Feed as well. The Weeha, Winter Wyvern, and Cinder and Clockwork. They did that earlier this week as well. Or last week, I should say. A great success, but I'm going to find out against who they were playing.
Everything you guys said about countering the IO Wisp or IO Tiny combination is true, and I agree with. The thing is that it only starts in the team fight stage of the game. And what we saw out of when I think Complexity picked this combination is that the mid struggle a lot. So I think that's going to be where you start and look. Like, what hero do you want to pick into this IO Tiny combination in mid lane?
Timbersaw?
Yeah, Timber. It's a great way to start there as well. We saw, I think, Storm paired against this combination, and Storm was just being tossed back nonstop, and it wasn't a very good game for the Storm in that one.
You definitely have to run. I think you have to be willing to run against that.
Yep. So Clock is most likely going to start mid and help out there. Cogs is pretty nice, you know, pushing our way like you guys mentioned. Any second face bans coming out?
Yep.
Darkseer, Slardar. And Rubik.
Team Liquid's turn to pick.
Furion. Ah, yeah. Globals.
Yep.
Globals.
And we still have the Tidehunter in the pool then. As in terms of scary green heroes, which Liquid liked a lot.
That would actually be a great offlaner for Mid or Feed.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds
Well,
remaining.
it's going to be...
I think Liquid honestly should
first.
just pick it up now. Make sure Mid or Feed don't think it's that value right now.
Tidehunter? Yeah. Because Anchor Smash gets a ton of value against Tiny, right? Tiny has a ton of base damage.
Yeah.
So Anchor Smash reduces a percentage of your base damage. So you're looking at minus 30, 40, if not more. And of course, IO relocate ganks are very pronounced. You get the big warning sign on your minimap, so it's very easy for your Tidehunter to be placed in that spot and get off that good Ravage.
And in general, I think you just want tanky, hard to kill heroes against Tiny Wisp lineup.
Sure, yeah.
Because it stops the snowball of Tiny running around killing, just one-shotting people.
One thing I noticed about TIE Hunter in the last couple of days is that teams are gotten very good at like not triggering the Ravage. Like I remember seeing Zai or some other offlaner just unable to use Ravage for like good 20, 35 minutes. When I was casting, it's like, has this TIE Hunter used Ravage yet?
Threat of a Ravage.
Yeah.
Has it gone too far? They are definitely taking their time on this next pick, by the way.
Radiant team pick.
They go for Phoenix in the end.
All right, so I gotta share the story of this very sad pub game that we played the other day.
Oh God.
All right.
So Phoenix gets to level 20. You get the, I think, was it 1200 increased
10
dive
seconds
talent?
remaining.
Yeah, super high.
So that means you're diving in from like 2 screens away.
5
Show
seconds
us on the
remaining.
map a Phoenix dive.
All right, so Phoenix starts from here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And goes like
Wow.
pretty much there. Maybe a little bit exaggerated.
That's a little bit exaggerated.
But what you could do in the middle of your dive is you can meteor hammer.
Oh yeah.
So we're getting our tier 3 buildings meteor hammer when the Phoenix was like between our tier 1 and tier 2, you know, where it was. So we got wrecked pretty hard.
Yep.
There was no way to stop that combo.
I think Phoenix might be back to a core position with the way his talents work out with Fire Spirits increase in damage and such.
Do you think he's going to be off lane this game?
I think it's an open pick for now.
Okay.
Well,
I think it does pretty well against the
Team
supports that are
Liquid's
open right now.
turn to pick.
Clockwork is particularly funny because you Fire Spirits him while he's in his cogs and he can't get out of his cogs very quickly. He has to deny it.
Lifestealer is a nice Phoenix egg killer, though.
Yeah, and it's a
Uh-huh.
hero that isn't too scared of Tiny Wisp either. He's
10
naturally
seconds
tanky, obviously has rage. He has a escape mechanism if he doesn't get popped with
5
his ulti.
seconds remaining.
Do you feel like there's still Tide Hunter threat for either team? I mean, with the Phoenix picked up, like, do they pair nicely? Surely, if Liquid still wants to pick it up, if Phoenix is a support.
Radiant team.
But at the
pick.
same time, oh, never mind. They go for Lonely Knight.
That is a great anti-lifestealer hero.
It is. Run away.
And with Omni on the field, this surely has to be the off lane.
Team Liquid's
Yeah.
turn to
Team
bat.
Liquid.
There's our Timber Saw.
And we're expecting that
4
to be
strength
mid.
heroes. 4 strength heroes on Liquid. Value whirling death right now.
Yep.
And it's the most value against Phoenix and Wisp. Squishy strength heroes.
10
Oh,
seconds
feels
remaining.
amazing. That being said, Omni Knight is still a counter. Or he
5
does pretty well
seconds
against
remaining.
Timber Saw.
So now that seeing that the Timber's on the other side, do you still Tiny Wisp on the mid lane? Are you looking to pick up a more independent mid and moving that lane to the safe?
I think you can still win that lane. But I'm not sure.
It's not as free and guaranteed compared to the other.
Yeah.
Radiant team ban.
Well, the last pick goes to Liquid, so they have that advantage this game.
So Mitterfeed took first pick again.
Seems like it.
'Cause Liquid had last pick last time.
Yeah.
So what do they get? Pretty
10
self-sufficient,
seconds
safe laning hero for Liquid, presumably. And
5
if they do
seconds
switch the Tiny
remaining.
Wisp, then it's a self-sufficient mid. So kind of the same pool of heroes. Mitterfeed need their. It looks like Liquid thought. What did they think? Maybe a safe lane, so some sort of like aggro lane coming out from mid or feed.
Yeah, banning out the troll.
The troll ban, yeah.
Troban, okay, thank you.
Oh yeah, sorry. There's a troll ban on the side of Team Liquid.
Well, it is true that Lifestealer can't be the be-all, end-all of your carries, so maybe they're right in that regard. Sort of.
Well, there's another good option that mid or feed can go for to create like that second core, other than the Timbersaw, of course.
Radiant team pick.
They ban out the Ursa.
It either has to have a purge or it has to.
Team Liquid's
Magic.
turn to pick.
Or it has to have magic damage in the Storm Spirit. And this Storm then, how does the Storm Spirit do against IO Tiny? I don't think you want to be there, right?
I hope it's not there. I hope it goes to the safe lane.
It's not.
Well, actually, no, they're going to put Timber off lane, right? That's the only way they could put Timber and Storm in this draft.
Remaining.
Or am I missing something obvious?
Maybe they want to run an aggressive. No, you don't want to put Storm there.
Well, if you look at a dual lane, Lifestealer can't go into the off lane.
Okay.
Yeah.
He even just has like Wyvern up there or something with him.
And then you put Storm in the safe lane.
Put Storm in the safe lane, mid Timber Saw, something like that. I'm sure they're going to be, like, even if we were to call the lanes, like, they're going to switch as we go into the game because the team's going to try and match up against each other, trying to get the best lanes possible.
Right, so from the important thing from Team Liquid's perspective is that they want to get the IO Tiny lane against the Storm Spirit. I think that is going to be the best matchup for them, right?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
I think Weaver's not bad here. The Fusel Blade Weaver, it doesn't address the Storm Spirit. Oh, Nyx Assassin definitely addresses the Storm Spirit. Damn.
Yep.
So core Nyx Assassin, really good versus Timber Saw 2, bad against Lifestealer.
Or is it a carry Omni Knight? Nyx Assassin offlane. Then yes. Who's
Yeah,
playing what?
I think Nyx
Mind
Assassin
Control is playing Nyx Assassin. Miracle is playing Phoenix.
Oh,
Oh!
All right.
Phoenix Core!
Wait.
what's happening? I don't know how to...
GH is playing Tiny Matuma Manayo.
Nice.
That's how it looks right now.
That's
Oh,
the-
they swapped. Never mind. GH, IO, Matuma, and Tiny. That makes a lot more sense. And Kuroki,
Come on,
Phoenix,
guys.
and Miracle. And they keep swapping, you guys.
Miracle Nyx
Miracle
would make
Nyx.
sense if they can match that against the Storm Spirit.
What do you think, Lumi?
Gonna go with Team Liquid. IO Tiny has proven itself to be a very strong
All right,
combination.
Cap.
They pick Nyx Assassin. It's really good here.
All right.
Take Liquid.
I'll go for Liquid as well. Maybe Mid or Feet can prove us wrong. Let's find out with ODPixel and Fogged.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the second game of the second series of the day. We have Liquid. Are you right?
Just the way you said that.
I'm excited. We've got some heroes, and we've got Liquid trying some crazy stuff. You know, these boys, they don't give a damn. If you saw the last couple of minutes of the last game, you understand why Team Liquid's feeling kind of confident. It fell to pieces for mid or feed. This team broke.
I want this game to go to level 25 Nyx Assassin so we get the
What do
plus
you get at 25 Nyx?
100 agility. If he's the carry, I want to see it.
That is a lot of agility. That is... I mean, it's not going to happen. It's not. If we see a level 25 Nyx Assassin in this game, I don't know what. It's not going to happen. I wish it would, but it won't.
We have a GHI though.
We have a GHI.
That's something we have to.
That's something that a lot of teams they don't normally let GH players, are you?
Lately, it's been
understandable reasons.
It's been getting left through
Okay.
because teams are looking at IO and it's not as good as it was before because now people are just learning to play versus it. It's gotten nerfed several times, and the adding of Spirit Vessel is quite strong versus that hero.
Yeah.
However, Liquid, they have a very tremendous win rate on GH's IO, which I'm sure now that I said that, Nox is probably looking it up. And he's
Come on, Nox, get it up there, son. Give us the stats. We love them.
Thank you, Ben. So Mind Control Omni Knight. He's got the set, he's got the wings, and here we go, the contest.
Look at that.
They push him out.
GHI.
He's sad. He has to wait for the bottle.
Did you see that, Tether?
He has to wait for the bottle now. A solid 10 seconds. Kuro, is he? Oh, he's going for the courier. Nice.
Is he going to get the courier?
The line is drawn though. It looks like
I think they know.
Kezu knows it's there, right? Kezu drew the line. They know that Kuro's going to go for it. He's like, I play versus Phoenix in pubs. I know what they do.
So this mid lane indeed. So Miracle Nyx Assassin in the mid lane against Cancel Storm Spirit. How? Oh, Miracle.
Ooh, Carapace is the first remnant. Lots of damage coming in.
I mean, is this really that good of a lane for the Nyx Assassin, or is Storm going to be okay? Or is it that
used
bad?
to be way worse because
Yep.
of the 4-man shield, but now there's no 4-man shield, so you actually take a little bit of harassment damage, but it still is a pretty nice lane for Nyx. It's just not it's not absolutely gruesome as it was. Once Mana Burn starts coming out though, it becomes very obnoxious for top lane. Weeha taking a lot of damage. He has to go for a courier kill with the Arctic Burn. They
What
just walked
the
it
heck
into him.
was that?
That was a
That was a Class A courier feed from Liquid.
mistake by GH. Okay. Oops.
All right, Weeha's going to be pretty happy with himself. Liquid handing that one on a plate.
Yep.
But yes, for this decision as
The
well.
toss back onto the tower. Motto.
Hello? He's got to run. He's got to hide. He will be fine. He's supposed to pop the south. But yeah, as we saw, you've got to be careful in this lane. If Matuma Man gets that toss back, you're going to be in a lot of trouble. Courier still yet to come out of the mid lane, and Matuma Man will actually get the kill onto Weeha. Synderen came in trying to help turn things around, but in fact, Synderen, he may just pay with his own life. He'll cog them, but they're trapped in with him as it's a double kill from Matuma Man. Can GH get out of there? He cannot.
Now
Matuma Man,
Matu as well.
he should be in trouble as well. So as quick as they get a double kill, it ends up going back the way of mid-off feed as Weeha himself picks up the double. What is this game?
Dota.
Just what the list is going on. Bottom lane, mind control. We get this Kezu. 10 for 2 on Kezu, 8 for 1 on mind control. Pretty even lane.
Yeah, they
Both
should,
heroes fine. I mean,
they should just farm.
no one should die in this lane.
No.
In the 1v1 situation.
Unless they go for some crazy dive from some rotation, but unlikely. Cancel being extremely careful with the courier, walks all the way back to pick up one of his salves. He did deliver himself 2 salves, so he's actually struggling quite a lot still versus the not going for bottle either. Double null. And top.
See what they can do.
They
Quick
toss
toss back
Synderen
onto
away.
Sind, and that does the job.
So Matu is going for the tree build. He went the 1-1 build first. And then got the tree grab at level 3. Synderen trying to close the gap. He gets tossed away again. That's twice back to back. Joyful.
Miracle in the mid lane. 10 for 6 again. Storm 6 for 3, and in fact getting in close again. And as you said, Cancel with his regen, he's aware that this harassment is going to be high, and it certainly has been.
I think it's not as bad as it once was, but I think having Kuroki just sitting there waiting for the courier the whole time, Cancel can't deliver items while Miracle can. And now the rotation's coming out from Sin, but the jump in, they might kill Cancel before Sin gets there.
I mean, as we saw, it's such a beautiful counter to the Storm. You know, normally the Storm wants to shove out the lane with the Remnant, but he can't. Kuro, indeed quite a spot of bother, and in fact Miracle will just have to let his captain go. Knows that he can't do anything to save Kuro. Kuro goes down. But yet trying to push the lane with the Remnant, it's impossible, because he just spiked carapaces and turns around and double stuns you. And before you're 6, you've got no escape.
Miracle, they're trying to close the gap. Sin.
Miracle should be fine. Yeah, he's still got the stun.
He's got Carapace. Doesn't even use it.
He's chill. He's got the salve ready. And item-wise, finishing off the healer. Do a Miracle only had 1 previous game on Nyx, a loss against Team Secret. There we have it. Back in the qualifiers for Boston. So quite a while ago indeed, but feeling fit to bring it back into the game. So quite an important match, as we said. You know, this
top.
Spotter man up top. GH indeed, quick with the tether, back to the creeps, gets himself out of there. Now
Sin's in trouble.
Yeah, the Timber Man's just going to turn toward it, so hit the avalanche. Tomato's trying to chase, GH bottling up, looking to juke it out. Can he get himself out of this? He's got Tether back up, joins back to Matuma Man. I don't know if Tomato can get this kill. Matuma Man, he's got Toss available. Ooh, Rage comes out from Tomato, and with the Rage, that will get him the kill. Matuma Man, he has the avalanche, but nice juke indeed for Tomato. In fact, now Matuma Man could be in trouble. He's out of mana. Tomato and Weeha turning, looking to chase.
The Wisp is porting in, they've got
He's
heals.
back in time, Tether's there. Synderen with the battery assault. They've got 3 heroes. They do manage to surround Matuma in the close, but no. Tossed back onto Sin, takes him back out. Matuma Man moves in with the Avalanche, trying to man up here. Cold Embrace comes through from Weeha onto Sin. Keeps Sin alive. The tree's been picked up by Matuma Man. Sweep forward from Kuroki. They'll chase down the Clockwork. They'll take Sin down. Now looking towards Tomato. There's 3 heroes here. Tomato, he's trying to make a go at this with the Rage and the open wounds, but it's not enough. He's tossed back by Matuma Man. Tomato is down as well. This top lane getting incredibly chaotic as both heroes, both teams happy to run at each other. But overall, seeming to favor that of Liquid. Looking at the other lanes as well, bottom lane continues to be an absolute farm fest. 33-1, 31-2 between Kezu and Mind Control. And mid lane, to be fair, other than the time we saw Storm going down, it's pretty even. As we can see with the CS, they're doing all right in the Storm, but I think by the looks of it, some of that CS is indeed the jungle creeps, as he's been forced to leave the lane. So overall net worth, in terms of that mid matchup, still very much giving the lead to Miracle.
Miracle's almost level 7 in comparison to level 5 Storm too. He's got a clear level advantage, and this aggro tri-lane from mid or feed is not working at all.
Not at all.
Tomato cannot farm while the Tiny is free farming and with high levels. And when you're aggroing, especially versus a Wisp, you want to be able to crush the IO. But the IO is not going to crush it all. Kuroki gets some help here from GH.
Sin trying to get in aggressively,
Radiant's top tower is under
but it's very hard to do so with any sort of IO pairing. Every time GH is just there with the saves, making it possible for these heroes to get there.
They're looking for mind control bottom.
Claws in. They have indeed. Here comes the GA, mind control, trying to back up. There's a fair bit of magical though. The GA really isn't an issue, as we can see. Guardian Angel is going to do nothing to save you against those two heroes. Mid lane, Miracle. Kind of trapped up by the cogs.
He's got Vendetta.
Very tanky, and indeed with the Vendetta, he should be fine. They have got a sentry down mid, so he's got to be careful how cheeky he plays it. Moving himself away. He's trying to turn. He knows that he's got the back of Akuro with the Vendetta hit. He turns, stabs Cinderin in the back. Cinderin's gone. Tomato Man's up though with the open wounds and rage. Has he got enough damage? Miracle, he's so beefy, and with the attack reduction, the attack speed reduction for Kure, Tomato can't finish off the kill. Mind control TP's in with the purification. Sounds a Miracle. And Miracle's gonna survive.
Look how confident he is, because he has 10 armor. He's like, all right, this life steal kind of take
Oh,
those.
top lane cancels coming. He does have the level 6, zips away, and he has to. But Tummerman was looking for the chase, and in fact, he's gonna look to continue to chase. Cancel with the Shrine, should be fine. GH tethering away from Cinderin. Now Cancel, he's gonna look to go for GH, and GH knows he's got to tank that one. But Tummerman's trying to run out, turns with the toss and the avalanche onto Cancel. Not enough to kill him, but Cancel's now out of mana. Can't continue to chase down the Tiny, but Tummerman gets away.
Kazu, in the time that they killed my control bottom, got the tower. That's a pretty big thing for mid or feed there. So he's farming very well, but the other two lanes are being sacked incredibly hard. Tomato does not have a good place to go now. He's sitting in the mid lane, so at least he can lane decently versus Nyx Assassin, being that he's a strength hero, but Miracle being at such a high level advantage, he can't threaten.
Double damage.
13 kills, 8 minutes. Liquid now starting to farm a couple stacks here with the IO Tiny.
Cancel as well. Getting himself a couple of stacks from his half of the jungle up top. Cinderin, Battery Assault is not an issue at all for these two at this stage with the amount of regen that they've got pumping between them. GH and Matumbamat. Easy kills onto the clock each and every time Singh comes into that lane alone. He has to be careful of turning up to top lane. Matumbamat just a little too big now. He's top net worth on the Tiny. And the combo is strong. Huge amounts of magical burst that are very hard for any hero to withstand at this early stage of the game.
Wonder what build Matu's going to go for. It looks like he's going to be going for the blink with the way he's saving 1800 gold, so he can just get those quick pickups. And his skill build test that he's probably going to be going blink as well.
Absolutely. Well, normally we see what the 1-1-4.
Yeah, at least from the NA, the NA games that we did see the Tiny being played as carry.
We'll see how good the EU Tiny is compared to NA Tiny. So far, so good. Leave them at man. They've got a 2k gold lead, Liquid.
Yeah, he queues up the blink now. We're right, and Miracle's on the prowl. 6. Vendetta plus Omni heal bomb.
Potential.
They might be able to catch Cancel off guard here.
I mean, as we've seen, if they can just get close to him, use the Spike Carapace from Invis, if he pops down a Remnant, he's gone. He can't pop a Remnant down.
Cinderin's pinging him. He seems like he knows something's up down here.
If a Remnant goes down, Cancel will die. Cool.
Uh oh, Sin's gonna be the one.
Yep, they'll go for that one instead. Straight up with the Purification. They got enough with the mana burn, they do. Very, very clean cut combo.
Going for treads on Nyx too, so he can do that extra right click damage.
And there we have, as you said, and expected Matumbaman. Yeah, gets the Blink Dagger complete.
It was just because the skill build I saw him doing, because he had the 2-3-1 build when, like you said, 1-1-4 is the difference when you're just going for farming. Kuro claims a bounty rune. They did catch the scan on him. They were looking for him because they thought he was warding as well. Weehaw puts a sentry down preemptively. A Miracle again, Invis. This time it's not a Vendetta, but he is going to continue looking for Cancel. Cancel just having nowhere to really recover in. He's slowly but surely farming, but he's not being able to use Remnant to push out the lane too nicely. So Nyx missing.
Yeah, both Cancel and Tomato falling a little bit behind. They're not in the same position at all as Matumbaman and Miracle at this stage. It's that difference. You say Cancel having a lot of pressure put on him as the wraparounds are looking to come in on the bottom lane.
Kazu's going to have to make a lot of space for these guys to catch up. He's doing a good job of at least focusing on getting towers, though. He's just running at the tower, tanking the wave.
And Kazu, he is going to be quite a bit of a beast, especially with the fact that there is this magical, it is the burst build on Tiny. Kazu does have the hood, and then there are other cores in Nyx Assassin. The Timber Sword, it has a lot of potential this game, and he certainly had the setup to
Oh,
Just want to
top.
have that game come through. Up top indeed, relocate straight away. They look towards the Wyvern. The Wyvern's down and down. Now they turn towards Kezu. He's out of mana. Again,
That's a tough kill.
yeah, with the beef that he has, he's more than able to just walk it off, get back to safety.
But we didn't even not mention the Nyx combo that they have with the IO relocate. He's being able to scout out. You got those little type of pickoffs and mind control. Just laning 1v1 versus cancel. Tiny for Liquid since TI6.
Oh, unplayed on Matumba. This tiny debut. Since TI6 at least.
Mind control played it Tiny.
100% win rate. Mind control. We'll see if Matumba Man can match that.
Going for the Echo Saber after. Cancel scouting them out, seeing that they're doing some ancients.
Dire's middle
Miracle's
tower
low on
is
mana
under
here.
attack.
Sin finds him. He's got the dust as well. Miracle looks to be in a heap of trouble here.
Yeah, it's got the spike carapace, but that is not going to be enough to save him. Or is it? No, it's not. Battery Assault easily goes past it after the first proc. And it is definitely an issue. Liquid do have to be careful with this Nyx Assassin core. It isn't the core that you want to play the farm game with at all. You are picking this because you are confident that you are going to dominate early.
Well, I mean, we say that, but they're queuing up Midas on Omni Knight. They have Midas on Omni Knight. Midas finished already on Kuroki as well.
Maybe this is the game where we see the level 25 Nyx Assassin.
I really hope so.
What's the other 25 other than the 100?
Unobstructed pathing on Nyx.
Okay. I mean, that sounds like you get the agi, surely. If you get to that stage and you want to have a bit of fun.
I've seen it on supports before where you get the unobstructed pathing, and it's pretty sweet. Kuro almost gets bursted by Kezu. The Gigarus dive, though. But yeah, this game, I mean, if we get there,
For a cool
I want to see some 100 agi ethereal blade combos.
Sounds pretty hot.
Yeah.
Miracle.
They will scout out Tomato. They could go for something if they see anyone.
Oh,
They actually break the smoke as
smoke.
well.
Dude,
And the dust does not catch Miracle.
Cinderan has been befuzzled.
And it's, okay, first infest bombs coming out. Wow, Sin's 1 and 6. He's actually really struggling this game.
Dire's middle tower
And
is
yet
under
the infest
attack.
was scouted, so Tomato hops out. He's got the armless finished up, and he's queued up an SNY into Desolator.
He's got to get back on the farm. They're getting, this tiny Matumba Man is getting further ahead.
He does have good core matchups. The Lifestealer versus Tiny, Lifestealer versus Nyx. It's pretty nice. Not versus Omni Knight, of course, but versus Nyx Assassin, you kind of eat him, and Tiny doesn't have Craggy for the bonus armor or anything. Until Tiny gets bigger, Lifestealer is pretty solid versus him.
Bill for cancel.
Almost kind of.
Tread to Kaya.
The standard as it's become.
I just have cooldown for Kuro.
Radiant's
Come on,
bottom
Kuro.
tower is under attack.
Pop that Midas, my boy.
He's scared to walk up next to
He
Kezu.
is. He wants to use it.
Spells are used, now he
Oh,
can do it.
there we go.
Dire's
So
middle
yeah,
tower
it's gonna
is
be the
under
full carry build on Nyx. He's got Drum and he's queued up Mantha.
I mean, I'm interested to see how this works for Miracle, because this is definitely one of those builds that
Oh, yeah,
is a little crazy, and I thought, indeed, mid lane, they go with a combo. They'll look to Kezu, and that is a little bit more than Matumba Man can afford to deal with at this stage, in terms of actually having the damage to go for him.
Yeah.
But yeah, Drums, Manta, Nyx Assassin. I'm excited to see how much you can play. I feel like with this hero, though, you are definitely limited at how much you can do in terms of damage mid lane. Matumba Man, he's getting aggressive. He knows that he can do so with mind control, offering the repel up to him.
Cancel the
On the
best.
street, Cancel indeed zips straight away, looking for the IO. Purification and GA though comes out just in time to save GH, and now Miracle's coming with the TP. He's looking for the perfect angle, can't quite get it there with the cog back from Sinner and knocking them away. They've got the Winter's Curse locking down Matumba Man. Not enough damage from his teammates to bring down Matumba Man though. They've only lost Kuro for now. Kezu trying to come back into the midst of 4. Doesn't manage to find the connection with the Timber Chain. Tomato raised up, chasing towards Miracle. They've got the slope from the open wounds, but the save from Io. The Purification onto GH, getting that heal through the tether to Miracle, keeping the Nyx Assassin alive. Miracle will survive. It's Kezu trying to go in with the Timber Chain, but the Carapace just in time catches him off guard. Matumba Man looking to come back in, has the toss, the repels up on Matumba Man, so Cancel can't do anything against this Tiny. Miracle looks back towards Cancel, Spinner, and with the cogs, with a laser from Kuro, flies straight over, takes him down. Miracle's trying to man up against Tomato, Spike Carapace just as the raise falls off into the stun. They've got the perfect control, but Weeha, Cold Embrace, saving Tomato for now. Can they finish him? They can. The avalanche toss from Matumba Man takes the kill onto Tomato. Kuroki not done, looking for Cancel on this tree line. He's chasing them down. get this kill. There's no mana on the Storm Spirit. He's got that tiny little bit. He goes into the creep caps. Oh, he is going to make it out. Only just. And overall, a lot of clutch plays there from Liquid between this IO and Omni Knight. So much save potential.
So much heals and sustain.
And suddenly there's a 6k gold lead. Middle feeder losing their tier 1 tower. And Tomato, this lifestealer, and Cancel Storm Spirit are falling further behind. And already Miracle's looking for more. They have a sentry. We are sees it straight away. Goes for the Cold Embrace. I don't know if that's going to save him. With the Sun Ray coming through, they're going to see We Are hit the ground. Cinnamon pops the cogs, trying to get out. Liquid, can they chase this? They're looking towards both Kezu and Cinnamon. Cinnamon a little too slippery. Goes into the tree line, tries for the TP out. Is not going to make it. With the Echo Saber from Matuma Man, a couple of punches, and Cinnamon's gone. They've got the toss into the stun from Miracle. Have they got enough control to bring down Kezu? He's got a hood. He's got the stick charges. Kezu will survive for now. Liquid, they're still moving in. Matuma Man repelled again, doesn't quite find the combo onto Cancel. He's able to get out with the Ball Lightning. Tomato as well just TPs up to the top lane away from this, desperately trying to find some area of the map where he can find the farm.
Well, we're seeing a reason why Liquid's so damn good with the IO. All that sustain. That fight went on for, that seemed like 4 minutes that you just went on, stop talking. So I'll say about 3-4 minutes of them fighting. And now they've got AK lead. That was pretty unbelievable.
Miracle. Come on, Miracle.
Look at that. They only got 1 kill on Kuroki's Phoenix in that entire fight.
Oh, here we go. Don't Remnant. Don't Remnant cancel. Oh, he's done it. Oh, he's done it, and he's going to pay the price. The damage. Oh, GH comes in for the kill secure. I like it. That's cancelled down for 30 seconds. This is getting wildly out of control. A little similar to what we saw in game 1. As things have just... There just seems to be this point in each game where Liquid get their items. And they just know, you can tell that this lineup, this team, they know that with the items they have compared to the items that the opponent has, they can outplay them in the team fight. And they will continue to fight as much as the opponent wants to throw heroes at them. And they'll only stop once the opponent sort of concedes. You know, Liquid will literally beat you into submission when they know that they have the upper hand.
Wait, we got GH on the call the other day, right? And he's like, you know, they just wanted to battle us, and that's what we like to do. We just want to battle.
Yep.
BKB Omni Knight, 18 minutes.
Excuse me?
BKB Omni Knight,
All right.
18 minutes.
And his Midas efficiency boys up top. Oh, look at the Miracle.
Oh, they got him.
Yeah, they should have him indeed. With the Infest gank, they've taken down the Nyx Assassin. That's 30 damage for Matt. AC next on the build. Cancel still with distant dreams of a Bloodstone.
Yeah, he's getting so shut down this game. Tomato is starting to kind of catch up, but he's also not really on the same pace. Tiny's also starting to farm Ancient Stacks now, which they did have during all that. So he just farmed up 2 Ancient Stacks, triple stack bottom and a triple stack at this hard camp, it looked like. And Kuroki's also going to be farmed this game.
Oh, he's getting the Ags. We don't see a lot of Aghanims. Phoenix is. We really don't.
Oh, Tomato goes for TP out, but with a quick toss by Matu, and they turn on him, dead. 2 quick smacks. And they ping it out. Tomato's like, oh, they must have a ward here if they saw me. Brutal.
Syndrome. He's got the hook shot. Not really anything that he wants to be dragging himself into now, even Kuro.
Since 1 and 8, he's still trying to queue up that Urn Spirit Vessel, but he is... Oh, he's got the Urn finished. Okay, it's coming out on the courier.
Oh, there we go, progress.
So he can counteract some of the healing from the IO, just throw an Urn on him, and he can't really do much. Just can't really bottle an Urn himself to heal up his teammates. But Miracle just been spending this entire game vendetted, looking for targets to pick off with that relocate combo. Cancel is actually just hiding in the trees.
It's pretty terrifying
Look at
to
this.
come out on the map.
Synderen and Cancel both just chilling on the sidelines. They look like they want to make a play onto Kuroki when he steps up, but Miracle is in position waiting. Vendetta's up again.
You can't come out. He's coming out.
Sind wants to try to set up here for Kuro.
Miracle, they're baiting hard with this Phoenix. But you're right, they're not biting for now.
He's got spotted by the range creeps.
Oh,
To relocate.
Here we go. Goodbye, Sin. Rest in peace, young boy.
Matu's like, you think Cogs will save you? I can hit over them. I'm tiny.
Oh, he's jumping for more Matu. He comes straight in behind the tower. Oh, he'll be taken back. Mind control. He's playing the farm game. Knows his team don't need him at this stage. GH's IO is enough really to keep the cause alive. But Mind control can just hit creeps.
Tomato.
Keep farming.
Careful when he uses rage like that to farm.
They're trying to chase with the drums, as you say. They know Rage is down for 3, 2, 1. It's back up. Just in time. And you will get out of that, Kezu. Can they chase this? I mean, Miracle, he knows that the Timbersaw target isn't really the best target. We are as well going down to the lower ground. We'll live for now. They'll pop down another sentry middle feed. They've got eyes onto Miracle. Moving across, Cinderin. Picking up the life screen outside him. And in fact, Matuma jumps in with the combo. Looks for Cinderin. Cinderin, he's down. Tomato in return, turns towards Matuma, Repel and GA from mind control, keep Matuma Man alive. Has to put the Winter's Curse to try and keep Miracle off him, but it's not going to save the Wyvern. Miracle comes through, gets the final hit in, and middle feed they're down too. Kezu trying to look for the big plays. He comes into 3 of them, but Matuma Man just turns with the avalanche. This Timber Sword just melts. Tomato, he's not even going to get GH. The purification from mind control comes out onto GH, healing him back up. Tomato's trying his best to retreat here with the armlet toggling, but a tree to the face sorts him out. And this game, 16k gold lead, 22 minutes in.
This is all while Kuroki's just farming bottom. He's got 3 parts of his Aghanim.
He just wants to build an Aghanim.
He's about to actually have the full Ags. He's just been sitting bottom while the rest of his team just runs around in 4v5.
Now I'm looking forward to Kuro throwing the game with the Aghanims. We know it can happen. You swallow someone in the egg, you take him down with you.
Cancel that whole time though was just sitting bottom while his team's fighting 4v4 in the mid lane and near the shrine. Just didn't even want to get involved there with them. Doesn't have a TP on him either. GH, spot up by Kezu.
Oh, he's gonna solo kill this.
GH wants to find a tether. Will he?
Oh, save GH, boys! Mind control indeed does come over. Bails him out.
This is the most farmed I've seen. Kuroki is ahead of Miracle in farm. I don't think I've ever seen this in a Liquid game.
Well, that's stern words for Miracle after this game then. Kuro's like, excuse me.
So he can eat people with the Aghanims to save them now.
So let's, aside from the memes, is there any serious reason why Kuro's felt the need to buy this game on the Phoenix? Like, what is so good about this?
To just, I guess it's an extra save to save if they try to go on GH. Now they have so many different types.
I mean,
of
I
heal.
love it. Don't get me wrong, I love it. But if they've already got the save from GH, they've got save potential from the Omni Knight. That's a lot of save already.
They don't really have great ways to hit the egg, right? I think that's the thing. And now this boosts it up. More hits on the egg.
How many hits is it now?
It's up to 10. 10 hits on the egg. Who's gonna hit it? Storm and Lifestealer. Storm it walking into the fight.
Wyvern's got the range with the Arctic Burn. Can be nice.
Sure, but he's been having trouble getting in.
Yeah.
I think it's mostly just the Lifestealer who's gonna be able to hit it.
I mean,
because Storm will just get bursted down if he steps into the fight.
Don't get me wrong, it's a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun watching.
And it's fun.
The Ags. And talking about Ags, I think Omni Knight's going for an Aghanims as well.
He was. I think he almost has it.
Oh, here we go. Straight onto Miracle. Miracle needs help and he needs it fast. What's the spike carapace, but with the rage on Tomato. Takes him down.
Oh, man. DD Rune inside of Matu's bottle.
Yeah.
AC finished up.
GH has got a mechanism. I don't know how they turn this one around, Fog.
I don't know.
We've had what, literally 4 stomps today, haven't we? Every game's been pretty brutal.
They have been indeed.
What's the next series? Is that any less brutal?
I don't know.
I think it's Middle Feet versus Navi, isn't it?
Oh, Miracle or Matu with DD Rune looking for Kezu. Can't find him. 18k gold lead already?
Yeah.
What's the experience lead? Oh god, 15k as well.
I see those pings from Miracle there.
Where's Cancel been for a while? He's only got 2 deaths, but I haven't seen him.
He's carrying.
He's just struggling to get into the fights versus Nyx Assassin. Oh, Weehaw gets spotted out. 2 quick swings of the mighty tree. And Tomato's also super struggling. They both are sitting at 79, well, 8k net worth they just broke. But now Cancel, I believe he's got, no, he does not. He doesn't even have the Orchid finished up, but they're infested. They're looking for something either way.
I don't know what they're looking for.
Radiant's bottom
I don't think they know what they're looking for.
No,
Cinderin coming in straight away and going out just as quickly. GA's popped. They've got the Phoenix Supernova. They're trying to take it down. Can they finish? Oh!
They do kill it in time. And now Matu is alone.
Wait, GH was in that, wasn't he?
Yes, he was.
Kuro just fed GH.
That's what they were looking for.
That's what they're looking for. They're looking for Kuro.
And now Miracle's in with mind control.
I mean, they're still going to lose the fight pretty horrifically by the looks of it.
Timbersault's pretty hard to kill, but Cancel's in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, Cancel's out of mana.
Weeha's coming in.
Oh, where's the stun? Oh, Winter's Curse. Holds back the Nyx Assassin. I don't... They might be able to kill Miracle. Microtrol's doing his best to buff him up.
Cancel's shrined up too.
Alright, guess he's out of mana.
Might be in some trouble. There's a BKB on the
Oh, and he's got an Orchid now. Coming for the storm. Oh, he gets Spike Carapace. No, he ball lightning straight into the Spike Carapace stun. Microtrol posts his BKB. Purifies up Miracle. Miracle just takes the cancel kill. Despite Cancel just shining up. And somehow these two are still alive. Repel from Microtrol onto himself. Purifies Miracle. Miracle turns with the two-man stun. Skinner now turns up. But look, GH comes through. He's trying to do his best to keep Miracle alive. With the tether, he will. Miracle survives. Purification onto GH, healing both him and Miracle with the tether. And they turn towards Weeha. GH still alive. They're trying to finish him off with the Timber Chain. They will get him. But Miracle, he's back up to full health and full mana pretty much. Purification from Mind Control as Miracle looks to run down Sinner and the cogs are out.
Tomato has respawned.
He's tried to come back into the fight, but Kuro's there. And Kuro's ready to play, and so is Matuma Man. They turn towards Tomato. Tomato trying to find Mind Control, but the Stun Ray keeping Mind Control alive. The Rage is going to run out soon for Tomato. Avalanche and stuns there from Miracle and Matuma Man. Tomato's down for 50 seconds. And if this isn't a clown fest, I don't know what is.
Does Mind Control have the XP talent? He does. He's level 21 now.
Level 21 Omni-Knight.
Mind Control just got... I don't even know how much experience, honestly.
Oh.
Radiant's bottom
All right, there goes the
is under
storm.
attack.
Cancel. Zip TPs.
Radiant structures are fortified.
I mean, I do enjoy games like this. You know, it still primes up your day.
I mean, there's 43 kills in 27 minutes. Oh, the curse.
Oh.
He's pretty tanky though, but to jump in.
See if they can get my BKB Omni-Knight, boys. Pos the BKB, turns with the Purification, and there's the Supernova.
Saves the body.
It will. Matuma Man also gets the toss back onto Cinerin, who flew too close to the sun. And Cinerin is down. 45 seconds, no clockwork, no captain. What can they do? They're looking for the stun onto Kezu. Jump forward from Matuma Man, gets the avalanche off to Weeha. Weeha's down. Cancel moves it forward, manages to take down the Omni-Knight. Now turning towards Matuma Man. Double kill for Cancel. Could he get more looks towards Kuroki? GH is there with the tether though. Cancel's out of mana. Big couple of kills for Cancel though. It may cost him his life as Miracle is beating into this Storm Spirit. Look at this man go with the treads and drums. Takes him down. Tomato can't even get GH. GH is out with the relocate. Pops the race. Oh, Cancel's back though with the buyback. Gets the silence onto Miracle. Miracle pops the Mantis out. Turns with the stun. But Miracle's down. Big kills for middle feed. Kuroki still alive. But Tomato, he's got the open wounds. Turns towards Kuro. Matuma Man's there to save the Phoenix though with a quick slap from the Tiny. Cuts him down. Kezu moves in with the Chakra. Equals dive from Kuro. Trying to get out of there. Shiva's guard from Kezu slowing down the Phoenix. Cancels back in. Manages to get Kuro. Turns towards GH. Liquid, they've lost 4. This is quite a lot of deaths for Liquid.
How many buybacks? Lifestealer bought back and Storm bought back.
It was a lot of buybacks.
But Matu bought back to try to come back into the fray. And he bought a Mask of Madness as he bought back on the Tiny, so he wanted to just join in the fight. This is just battling, dude.
This is some TI Grand Finals level of play from these teams.
I mean, this is great to watch. Matu
Oh,
for
we
Weeha.
are. Oh dear. If he kills Matuma Man, let's see if Kezu can do it. He actually might be able to do it.
He's got to toss
I
back in a
believe in
second.
Kezu. Okay.
And he's got to blink.
Chase that.
Okay. I think it's calmed down now for a
No,
moment.
Mind Control is Midas. He needs to use it.
He doesn't even want to use it. He just wants to battle.
Use your Midas, sir. Kezu.
Spotted Kezu. They have the
down.
damage though. Pretty tanky.
He's got the Shiva's guard out as well. I don't think they get this. Kezu's safe. He'll be fine for now. Miracle, though, with the Vendetta, has his eyes onto Cinerin. Stunned straight up, and with the stun ray, Cinerin's gone. Does have buyback available, though.
Poor Sin. 13 deaths on this poor man.
It's not bad for Sin.
Pay respects for Sin.
Radiant are scanning.
And okay.
Birdie.
It's time to slow down. It's time to go on the road a bit.
Okay.
There's a DD rune there, Matu.
I'm ready for Cancel to snipe this one.
Does anyone want the DD? Oh, there we go.
Come on, Cancel. You gotta head over. He's got to do the big balls play.
Dude, Miracle's level 21. We might
Does
actually
Cancel know this is going on?
we might see level 25.
Oh, is he gonna time it right? Go! Do it, Cancel! Go now!
Dude, they're trying to get level 25 Nyx. They just gave him the tome. He's level 21. He's got the Ethereal Blade queued up. He's going for the 100 edge.
No, he's not.
He's going for the 100.
No, he is as well. I don't know if he's going to get there, Fog. They're going to have to throw a little bit more if they want to keep this game going, Liquid.
Middle tower is under attack.
It's looking pretty comfortable.
He's going bottom.
Is he?
He sees a
He
creep
actually
wave.
just wants to farm.
He sees a creep wave. He's setting up down there.
All right, Cinderin.
Oh, that's
Hey,
in.
GH, they put the GH fully loads the magical damage. GH is gone. Middle feed, can they get more out of this? They turn towards Matuma Man. Matuma Man instantly tosses back tomato. Matuma Man still getting very low here. In fact, Matuma Man, he's in try. He does have the Aegis, of course. Winter's Curse holding him back. The middle feed will turn. Matuma Man actually gets the chance to blink off. They do take him down, though. That's Matuma Man's Aegis gone. Miracle gets the stone onto Weeha and Kezu. They've got the stone rage from Kuro moving in. But with the rage, the sliders on the Matu. Oh, the Phoenix save! It comes out for Kuro, but they're beating on the stun. Is he going to get off in time? The stun, yes! Kuro saves him. They come back for round 2. Weeha's down. Kezu as well. Buyback for Stim, but they've lost Tomato. He's not got buyback available. The Aghanim's Phoenix from Kuro paying off with the save of the century. And this may finally be coming to an end. And now they've got buybacks.
Cancels in.
Woo! Repel on Kuro. Cancel. One up. Back to base. Back to hell. 95 seconds, no storm. Middle feet crumbling. This game is over.
GG.
It was a close one.
It was a fun one.
It was a fun. I like it.
Oh. In 283 games to Kuroki's only with higher GMPM 4 times.
4 times.
Did he actually end up? I think Miracle actually pulled ahead of him at the end there.
Okay, good job.
I don't know what to say.
I mean,
The heals and sustain, I think it was probably the
quality
biggest thing.
entertainment. I think that's what we have to say to that one.
This is true.
And this is why we love it when Cinder and the boys come together and have a bit of fun.
How did
Even
Sind end this game? Ooh.
Sind ended.
I don't want to. We don't want to. We don't. 315. He struggled.
I mean,
To be honest though, Liquid, that amount